Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of Hero Craft here on the channel. That is right, we are back with another episode of Hero Craft, and we are starting off this episode in our Nether hub with our Nether portal over there, and also our tunnel that we made last episode. So if you guys did miss last episode, we made this awesome tunnel, and off camera, I actually decided to go grind up some glass, get a lot of glass from my villager trading. If you guys didn't know, librarians actually trade glass, and it's a great way to get glass, so you don't have to smelt up a ton of sand, because that takes forever. But yeah, we traded with some librarians, got some glass, and I put it in right here. And I actually had like 4 stacks extra. I shouldn't have made them in the blue glass, but I ended up doing it. So then I had to get a ton more glass for the hallway that we're going to be making today. So today I want to get a lot more stuff done than what we got in the last episode. Obviously, this is it. This is all we got done in the last episode, which doesn't seem like too much, but it does seem like a little bit. But today I want to do a little bit more than just that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off this episode with a time lapse, which is kind of weird because we don't really do time lapses that often. But basically, I'm going to make our end tunnel. So this tunnel leads us to the end, sort of. I mean, it leads us to the overworld where the end portal is at. And yeah, we're going to be making the tunnel. So I have almost everything cleared out. I just have to clear out this last little strip of netherrack on both sides right here and right here. But I can do that in a second. First, I'm actually going to do the floor, and then I will get working on the walls. So before we get into the time lapse, I want to show you all the off-camera work I did, because this took a long time to get. I had to get all the endstone from just mining up endstone. In the end, I had to get all the sandstone by trying to find sand in the world. We're like almost out of sand, which is kind of crazy because we don't have a desert. So hopefully we can expand our world pretty soon. I have white stained glass, purple stained clay, and some polished granite. Now I don't know if I'm going to keep the granite as part of this thing, but it does look kind of cool. I actually built a bit of the tunnel in a different world, on a creative world where I just create, you know, ideas for what I want to build. So yeah, we're going to get working on this, and I'm going to start rolling that time lapse.
Would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see.
Alrighty, guys, so that time lapse was pretty awesome, and now we can show off the final product. So I originally actually had the floor a different design with torches on the floor, but I decided to put them on the wall instead. There's just not really any good lighting options that go with this purple and yellowish color, so I decided to just go with torches because they were the easiest to make. Like sea lanterns wouldn't look too good, and neither would glowstone, so we decided to just go with torches. But yeah, the bottom was supposed to be a little bit more depth and have torches there. I just decided to change it and put them on the walls, and this is the design that we came up with. So I think it looks pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well, and it is a pretty nice tunnel that will lead us to the end. So I don't think we're going to be going to the end in this episode, but we do now have a tunnel over there, so that's pretty awesome. We also have that ocean monument tunnel. So I think we're all done with nether tunnels today. I don't know, I do need to make this one right here, and that's going to lead us down to the nether fortress. It won't actually lead us to another portal. It'll just lead us down into the nether fortress, which is another thing that we need. But I think we're pretty good on the tunnels in the nether hub so far. So I think we're going to head back into the overworld and work on something else. Alrighty guys, so I actually lied in the last segment. We are in the end right now in our ender farm that doesn't actually work as well as I hoped it would have. I think we have to put up water curtains around this whole area, and I really don't feel like doing that. So I mean, right now, obviously, it's not very efficient, but sometimes it works pretty well. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to use the ender. We're actually here to make some nice gear. So if you guys remember, about 2 episodes ago, we made these pairs of boots right here. Hermes flying shoes with protection 4, depth strider 3, unbreaking 3, feather falling 4. Those are the best boots you can get in the game, at least I think they are. But yeah, those are some pretty good boots, and when mending comes out for the 1.9 update, we'll add mending onto there, so that will be our forever set of boots unless we die in lava and it all gets burnt. But yes, those are our awesome boots. So now we're going to be making the chest plate and the pants today. So I'm going to make the chest plate first. We got protection 3, or protection 4, unbreaking 3, and I am using a keypad right now, but the bar and the anvil doesn't work very well, so we're going to have to hit A anyways. And we're going to be naming our chest plate Ares War chest plate, and that should work out really well. So there we go, we got that. Ares War chest plate, and all of them are going to be named after like Greek mythology, except our sword. I have a couple of different names for what I want to name the sword and the axe and the pickaxe, but I think our main like armor stuff is going to be named after Greek mythology. So Ares in Greek mythology is the god of war, I believe. So there is our chest plate, and I'm trying to think of what I want to name our pants, but I can't come up with a good name just yet. Alright, we're going to be naming our pants Hephaestus's shiny pants, and I don't know if the apostrophe actually needs an S at the end with like proper grammar or whatever, but I'm gonna keep it like this because this is how I usually write the other. I think this is how I've written the other ones like that. So Hephaestus's shiny pants. So Hephaestus is the Greek god of like armory and all that stuff, like forgery, or not forgery, but like forging stuff, like a blacksmith and all that cool stuff. So he made these shiny pants, and we're gonna be wearing them as our god set of armor. And I think it's cool because I am going to call it our god set of armor, and it's funny because we are naming them after Greek gods, so I think it's a pretty cool idea. But there we go, all we need now is the helmet and then some weapons. Now I have a book for the sword. I won't show you what it has on it just yet, but I do need to make a sword here, so I probably will have to go back to the overworld to get some sticks because I don't have any wood in my ender chest. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're actually back at our base, and I just realized I already have Excalibur, which is Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, so we will be putting Mending on this as one of our swords. Now, Excalibur is not named after a Greek god, but it still is like a mythological type of thing. Like, it's the King Arthur sword, I believe, and in the story of King Arthur, like, that's the sword of the stone and all that stuff, or the sword in the lake, and yeah, that is King Arthur's sword. That is like an amazing sword or whatever. So that is the name of our diamond sword. But I do have another sword that I want to enchant with Smite 5, Fire Aspect 3, Unbreaking 3, and Looting 3, but the book does not have Looting 3 on it. Now, obviously, I had to combine books to get all of this stuff on it, and so sadly, we are losing the Depth Strider and the Blast Protection 4, but I don't really need Depth Strider now that I have it on those boots, and Blast Protection isn't really a big deal. I don't really usually get blown up by creepers that much, so the Fire Aspect 2, Smite 5, and the Unbreaking 3 are going to be put on this diamond sword, but sadly, I do not have the looting just yet, so maybe next episode I'll get a Looting 3 book, but I do not know. We'll put them in this chest for now to figure that one out later. But yeah, we have that to look forward to in the next episode. Anyways, we're going to move on with this episode, and I really don't have any more plans on what to do for the rest of this episode, so I'm going to try to figure out something that's nice and quick to do, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so one thing I really want to do is actually get some villagers down here in the base, because I hate having to go all the way up to the surface to go trade with them every time I want to trade with villagers. So, I have all of these ender pearls that I forgot to put away in the chest. I'll just pick them up right here. But yeah, I do want to get some villagers down here in the base, which means I'm going to need some rails. I don't know how many rails I'm going to need. I guess 4 stacks will be enough. Just grab some mine carts right here. I'm not going to use any powered rails, and we're gonna try to do this. Now, hopefully everything goes okay. I have a feeling one of us is gonna end up dying, either myself or one of the villagers, but there are 2 villagers I do want to bring down here. Now, one of them is Phil the Farmer. He's been up there in the villager breeder for too long. I missed the guy. He's my best friend. You know, Phil the Farmer is pretty cool. And the other one is a librarian that I've been trading to get a lot of glass. I am going to need a couple bits of stone right here. I'm almost out of stone. I had all 3 double chests filled up, but now I'm all out. I actually have all 3 double chests of netherrack filled up right now. But yeah, that's from doing all the nether hub stuff. So what I want to do is actually do something like this, because I believe if the villagers fall down onto here, they will be transported, or not transported, but automatically moved into this area. So yeah, it should work just fine, and then we'll have them move all the way over here. I'll even have to put out the nether portal right now, and then I don't know exactly where I want them to be taken to, because I don't have my village room set up just yet. I think we'll be working on that in the near future. So I think for right now we want to take them into an area that zombies can't really get to them. So that would be our storage area, or something in that area, I guess. Somewhere near our storage area. Maybe we'll just put them in here and then have them closed off for a bit. So we'll just bring them to here for now, and hopefully no zombies can go get them and all that stuff. Or maybe we'll even trade with them in the main area, but I think we'll do our storage area. So now what I've got to do is go set up the rails on the surface, and also, you know, be able to get them. So one thing I do need to do is I need to open this up, and then I need to grab the water that's up there. So let's see, can I grab it? There we go, grab that. And then we got to get rid of that trapdoor so that they can fall down without getting hurt. Now I hope, I don't know if it works this way. I don't know if rails stop any type of fall damage. I believe they do, but it's been a while since I've tested this, and the updates could have changed, and I might take a lot of fall damage from this. So what we got to do is we got to do that so that they automatically are forced to go down the hole. And now we've got to make, oh, look at that full gold skeleton. Do I still have Excalibur? I still have Excalibur on me. Oh, he's not full gold. He's missing his boots. But let's see if we can get some of his armor, because that could be pretty cool. What did we get? Oh, we got his pants. Blast protection 3 on breaking 3. We might be able to put that up on one of our armor stands in our base, because it is shiny, and that's kind of cool. But that was actually a pretty cool find right there. A nice looking enchanted skeleton. I don't think his chest plate was enchanted, but I think his helmet and his legs were, so that was kind of weird. But that was a really weird find. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. I actually do have a story to tell you guys, and I just thought of this now after seeing that skeleton. I used to have a survival world with my little brother Zachary and my older brother Joshua, and we had a really awesome survival world for the amount of Minecraft that we'd actually been playing. Now, I hadn't really played Minecraft and known a lot about it until just recently, really. But when we did have this world, we found a full iron zombie and a full iron skeleton, and we actually got them trapped, and that was like our coolest thing in the world, was some pretty cool skeletons. So that was a pretty cool thing, and I actually probably have pictures of that. I might actually end up posting them on my Twitter. I know that I posted them onto Facebook a while back. I don't know if I could find them anymore, but those are some pretty cool pictures, and yeah, maybe I'll end up posting them on my Twitter. But anyways, I need to end up getting some villagers here. So let's head on in here. Hopefully none of them escape. There we go. And we need one villager. He has a silk touch trade for 5 emeralds. Ooh, lure 3. I thought that's looting. I was going to be really excited for that. Now, we do have Leo the librarian. He is named, but he doesn't have that many good things. He's got Fortune 2 for 28 emeralds, so you have to pay 56 emeralds just to get Fortune 3. Aqua Affinity is pretty good, so we might buy some stuff from him, but, you know, I really don't know if we're going to end up keeping him. This guy got Flame 1, but he also has the glass trade for 5 emeralds. Now, I traded him out, and he also has Unbreaking 3, so I will end up keeping this guy. I just don't think I really want to move him down today, because I only have 3 things. This guy's got Protection 4, but it's like really expensive. That's the Lure 3 guy. Where's the guy I really like? Is it the guy with thorns? He could be the guy with thorns. He's got the 5 glass. Oh, we don't even know his other trades. Oh, he could have some really nice trades. I have to figure out what that guy's got. This is the guy we want. 5 emeralds for Silk Touch. He's also got Punch 2 and Smite 4. It's just amazing stuff. And he also has a 5 glass trade. So we will be transporting him down to our area. Now, we are going to sadly have to use him as the guinea pig, because I do not want Phil to die, because if Phil died, that would be tragic. If this guy dies, that will be tragic as well, but it won't be as tragic as if Phil died. So we're going to follow him down here, we're going to push him down, and then we'll follow afterwards and just hope that neither of us die, because that would be really sad. I kind of want to like save it and then, you know, do like that whole thing. If it doesn't work out, then you can, you know, come back in the world, exit without saving. But I'm not a cheater, so he falls down and we're gonna go after him. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. We're safe. Is he safe? There he is, he's safe. Yay, we did it. All right, so that guy is now safe. Hopefully none of the zombies will be able to get to him. I think we'll close him off in this room over here, just so nothing can get to him. We'll probably just have to use like birch fences or something. I don't know what will look like nice. I think we have, yeah, we have some dark oak spruce. What do I want? We don't have any gates right now. We'll just take some spruce fences, I guess, and then we'll make gates later. We'll just close it off for now. There we go, and I actually need to get through, so there we go. Got that, and now we'll go get Phil the farmer. Alright, so we're back up with all the villagers making all their noise. By the way, I did turn down the game volume because we were at the ender, and I forgot to turn it back up on the recording, so it is kind of quiet. There is Phil. He's got some pretty nice trades. The only thing is his pumpkin and melon trade isn't as good as it could be. It's actually the worst it can be, so that's kind of sad. We might have to get another farmer to trade with. We don't have any good ones to trade with pumpkins and melons just yet, but Phil seems to be stuck on the wall, so we are going to have to pick him up with some water and push him away so that I can actually push him, and that means that he might actually want to farm, which could be really bad. But it looks like the other villager might be tending to the garden before him, so that's good. Nope, and he's going to farm. Okay, where'd you go, Phil? Phil, you cannot farm. I know you're a farmer. I know you like to farm, but today is not the day to farm. You need to go out into the real world. No, please, Phil. Oh, this is gonna take a while, guys. There he goes. Okay, now he's in it. I guess we have to break this one now so we can go in behind him, and we'll push him down. Hopefully he will be all good to go. All right, here you go. Here you go, Phil. Be safe. Don't die. Watch out for the pig. He's kind of in your way. All right, I think he'll be fine because the other one was fine. So we'll grab our minecart right here, and we'll head on over there too. Oop, we were going the wrong direction for a little bit there. I don't think he fell all the way down yet, did he? Oh, he did. No. Oh man. Now how are we gonna get down there? Alright, so I'm doing something really risky right here. I am trying to throw this ender pearl down here because I can't really go down this minecart elevator without it glitching out, and then I won't be able to really do it because for some reason it doesn't work on the minecart elevator. It always pushes the minecarts around. So we're gonna be trying to do this, throw it right down the middle. If it doesn't work, I have this water bucket, and okay, whoo, landed at the bottom, perfect. And good thing we were able to land that, because if we weren't, we might have died. So that's always good that we did not. There we go, Phil the farmer. We'll push you over into our area over there as well, and then I think we'll be good. I don't actually have a rail in my hand right now, so I'll put the rail in my hand right there, just so I can place in that extra one for where this block is. So let me get that one for you, Phil. Can I get it? I think it's probably too late to get it. He already rolled into that spot, so we'll just have to push him ourselves. And there we go. What should I do here? Let's just break those ones so he doesn't get out. And let me go make a fence gate. Alright, so we now have the fence gate. And there we go. We can put it down right there. And I will end up moving these guys into our village area that's going to be over there eventually. But right now, we'll just leave them there. Do I have andesite? Yep, there we go. It's right there. I was like, where'd it go? I should have had andesite, and it was right there. So now I got to clean up all these rails, and then I think we're going to trade for a little bit and try to get a couple more books. Alrighty, guys. So I actually decided I am going to move these guys all the way up to where we have our other villagers, because you know what? We actually don't want them to be interfering with us down here. I don't know. I want my own privacy, you know, from these villagers. They are kind of sneaky villagers, you know. You never know what they're going to do. They might steal your stuff. So we are going to put them in this area over here, and I just have to push them up here. So we'll just move them out of our way so we don't have to keep opening and closing this fence gate every time we want in our storage room. So we'll put this villager right here. He's actually not named right now, so we will have to name him so he doesn't despawn. And then we've got Phil the farmer. So I don't know what we're going to name the librarian. Maybe you guys down below in the comments can name our librarian, because I don't really have any good names right now off the top of my head for Elle, because I like to name them like, you know, Phil the Farmer. It's not, it actually doesn't start with an F, but I mean, it still is kind of alliteration type of thing right there. So if you guys have a good name for our librarian, let me know. It doesn't have to start with an L. It can be anything you guys really want, and I'll pick my favorite down below in the comments. But hopefully he doesn't despawn while I'm trying to read the comments, because that would be really bad. So maybe we'll keep him in this minecart, because I believe he can't despawn if he's in a minecart. I could be wrong by saying that. He might actually be able to despawn. So maybe we'll have to name him something just real quick so that he doesn't despawn, and then we'll name him something else in the next episode. Man, this guy is just not going up the staircase right now. So I guess I'll catch you guys back once I've got them in. Alrighty guys, so I got them moved in our little villager area over here. I'm also going to get a name tag, and I'll just name it like librarian or something, and then next episode we can name him something differently. So in here we've got our music disc. Actually, off camera I got Chirp, the CD. A skeleton shot a creeper and it dropped that CD, so that was pretty cool. I forgot about that. So yeah, we'll just name him like librarian right now, and then I'll rename him off of your comments in the next episode. So here we go, let's just name him librarian, and we got Phil the Farmer so they don't despawn, and then we'll break their minecarts right here, and they should be good to go. So I think that's actually gonna do it for this episode of HeroCraft. It was a bit of a shorter one, but I still had a lot of fun recording it. Probably didn't actually turn out to be super short by the end of the video, so hopefully it didn't. But anyways guys, that is gonna do it for this episode of HeroCraft. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy nonetheless. I'm out for now. Peace.